Are you looking to pursue a career in detailing and looking for a mentor and trainer? Get in contact with us. We'll see how we can help you. How you doing, everybody? This is Wilfredo with Fresh Start University. I have two special guests. Well, one for a short period of time, but I wanted to have him here to introduce Bodega Pineapple. This is the best thing out in the streets right now. Natural fruit juice right here. I'll let him talk about it a little bit, but the other guest right here is my trainee, my mentor. This is the guy that actually helped me out when I got started as a mobile service in the detailing industry. And man, this is gonna be a good one. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a good one. So thank you guys for having us. Let's round of applause. So Eric, tell us about your drink, man.
Appreciate you for having me. Bodega Pineapple, man. It's really just a passion project. I wanted to make sure I provided healthy drinks to the community. We do fruit bowls as well, and fruit cups, and we do catering. So when you get our cup, it's going to be fresh, straight off the truck, nice and cold, refreshing, the whole nine. And then we do the two juices as well. So I brought two juices today for you guys can try them.
Perfect, man.
I'm
Let's
having
try
a
it.
hard time. I don't know which one's better. This is the new flavor. So we have the pineapple mango.
I tried that one last week. So.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Kind of like the flagship. So everybody's been liking this one, so I want you to try it for me real quick, and let me know what you guys think. So I need help trying to figure out which one is going to taste better because I got a new drink that I'm introducing. So let me know what you guys think.
Salud.
Oh, wow.
This one's, I
That
already know how this one
man.
tastes. Real.
It's fresh. It's fresh. It literally comes off the truck.
Oh, yeah.
No sugar.
You press it. No sugar. No added anything. It's just as fresh as can be.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the flagship pineapple mango. And then we got this is called the blueberry smash. So the blueberry smash is a blueberry smash lemonade. So it's a kind of a nice little mixture of different fruits.
Okay.
But again, no added, a little agave. I'm not telling y'all everything else. It's all natural drinks, so we don't have to keep drinking the stuff that you find in the stores.
Bro.
So let me know what you think.
Oh, this one's good, too. Smoother.
They're both good, man.
They're both good.
I like this one, too,
This
though.
one's smooth, though. This
I'm
one.
having a hard time. I don't know which one's better. I've been introducing.
I'm going to
people.
say this one's better.
Look at that, the new one.
Just
the new
because.
one, the newbie came by.
Yeah, I like that one better.
So so it's one of those things where they're both really good and
They're
they're
really
very
good.
natural. So inbox me for details if you want to pick up a juice.
Perfect, man. Thank
Nice.
you, Eric. Like I said, man, I appreciate it. Last week you came by. I wanted to have this conversation again with my good friend Kelvin here, and I thought this would be a perfect time to, promote it and, let people know not just promote it. It's good.
It's all natural.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the main thing. That's the
Eric,
main
where
thing.
where can
IG,
people
IG Bodega
reach you?
Pineapple. If you just IG the Bodega Pineapple website,
Bodega
you'll find
Pineapple.
it. The website's coming up soon, and we're gonna be doing some distribution soon. So we got some plans.
You
in
can
the
see
works.
the logo.
Yep.
That's the mascot.
There you go.
So
Perfect.
I already
bomb.
bought the outfit, so I'll be wearing it one of these days.
Perfect,
I'm
man.
dead serious.
Perfect. All right, Eric. Thank you, man.
Thank
I
you, brother.
appreciate it.
No,
Like I
thank you for
said.
having me.
Definitely.
Thank you for having
Bomb.
me.
Appreciate it.
All right, Kelvin.
What's up, man? What's up? What's
It's
up?
been a while, man. It's been a while. And like I said, man, there's not what we're gonna talk about is not gonna be enough to express my gratitude towards you.
No doubt.
I know that sometimes we get mixed in our own life, our own goals, and like I said, there's not gonna be enough for me to be able to tell you, to express how appreciative I am, bro. Okay. I'm telling you how appreciative I am because I'm telling you, man, you opened doors for me that not many people would do. Like people would not do that, especially in a competitive world, right?
Yep.
People, instead of looking at it on a point of view where we can work together, it becomes competitive, right? And then they retain information that you can give to somebody else, and maybe even if because it's happened to me. Even if they flourish more than maybe you did at a certain point,
Yep.
at the end of the day, to me at least, that's the more important. That fuels me. I like seeing people excel from anything that I've taught them.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe that's just the leadership in me and Eric. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. That's leadership, and that motivates me.
Yeah.
You know, so again, I appreciate it. But let's get started, bro. Let's get
Definitely,
started
man.
because we have definitely a lot of questions, and yeah, let's get started.
All
So,
right, cool, man.
thank you. So, like I said, you know, you definitely have been a great influence for me, you know, from the beginning. So, what allowed you to say, "Hey, I'm gonna allow Will, myself, I'm gonna allow Will to work alongside with me," because one thing that I didn't actually explain was that. So again, I started as a mobile service. Kelvin had his shop already, Mike's Auto Detailing in Mattapan, now known as Santiago's Auto Spa. And I went up to him and I asked him, because we actually went to high school together. We played football together at Madison, and so I hit him up because he was in the same industry. He had already been doing it for a while. So I asked him, would it be okay for me to work with you in the wintertime? Remember?
Yep.
And I actually set everything up. We had a conversation on the street, I remember, in the car. And so why did you give me that opportunity?
Great question. So, foremost, thank you for everything. Bring me on your set. Just be able to talk about these things that probably don't get spoken about, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Try to hit these high points, and but back to allowing you to come in and set up shop. I think it was more so just being surprised it was somebody I knew in the same industry as me, because I don't really have a friend, cousin, anybody who was doing what I was doing. So I didn't have no, hey, how can I do this? I ran into the situation.
Definitely.
So once I found out you were doing the mobile detailing, I was like, wow, somebody I know is doing the detailing, So I was kind of like curious to know where I was at, where you're at, what you know, how are you dealing with things, and just by simple conversations, like, how do you do this type of job? And, just to kind of get a feel out, like, what other people are doing, Because I was just detailing. Like, I was good at it, detailing, but I feel like I didn't have that extra plan. I was just kind of taking it as day in, day out type of deal. I've noticed in the beginning that you had like a game plan. Like we spoke on, where you're starting at, where with your previous business partner, how things fell off, and how you still try to stick through, and just trying to keep going. I wouldn't waste my time talking to anybody who are just gonna quit the minute something gets hard. Because in this industry, it gets really, really hard. This thing separates the boys with the men.
Yeah.
This is any easy, especially where we live at in New England. Tomorrow we're gonna have a snowstorm, 3 feet high of snow. You ain't gonna get clientele. So how are you gonna make this happen? Just learning these little points here. I think it was going to be a great idea to bring you in so you could kind of see what I would do on the winter months, because I also knew that things will slow up in the winter months for you. And you was outside and mobile, and it's a lot more different than I am. I had heat. I had the doors closed. So I just feel like kind of just transitioning just so that you can also stay busy, because I know for me, I have a shop or had a shop, and I know how slow it was. I couldn't imagine being how slow it would have been doing mobile also, at the time, because I'm just comparing the climate, the water, stuff like that,
It's weird. I'm just gonna chime in a little bit. It's weird because the mobile was always busy.
Yeah.
It's just that again, like you said, it's not that it wasn't busy because
Yeah.
people want the
They
service
want the
brought to
service,
them.
yeah.
But you know, obviously there's certain weather that you just cannot work in. You know,
Yeah,
water freezing. You know, you got your water tank. You know, at the
Yeah.
time, remember I had my trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, nah. So,
So,
well, continue.
Yeah, no, so it was just more so just kind of, hey, let's keep this ball going because there's no way this kid is detailing, throwing water on and drying it as he's taking off frost.
Rookie mistakes.
You know, but I just went through. I already went through the blender. It was more so like, hey man, come on, you don't gotta go through the blender.
Exactly.
Like, I'll save
Come
you
on,
from the
man.
blender. You know,
Come
But,
on, man.
You know, it was just, you know, we've always been good friends, man, and football teammates, bro. MP love, every MP family. So no matter what, like, you know, I will always extend that hand out, man. You know.
I appreciate it. Like I said, man, I can't be thankful enough because if it wasn't for you, I mean, obviously we can't predict what could have happened,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But this is what happened, and I'm at. That's what I was telling Jalen in the last podcast. I'm at the same amount of years that you were at
Yeah.
when I was getting started. So when I was talking to him, or when I talk to him now, literally, I put myself in your shoes.
Yeah.
Literally, I put myself in your shoes, and it reminds me of you all the time. And you can't. That's another example. You cannot speed that learning curve. You have to go through that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't go through it, you don't know what to experience. Like right now, you know, like I said, Jalen, he's motivated.
Yeah, yeah,
And you actually, that's another thing.
Shout out Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen Glazer's touch, detailing. He's motivating to me now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know, like you were just saying, you know, well, you didn't say it actually, but it takes a toll on your body, man.
Yeah.
Like this is something that is draining. It's a physical labor work, and it's not like construction, but it's tedious. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it until you actually
Well,
do it. It's
Attention to
tedious.
detail, because it's like your focus. It's like
Yeah.
it's not you're just looking to see if this is cleaned white. You're looking for crevices, the corners. You're looking for different lighting to see if something like your eye focus is jumping corner to corner, corner to corner. See, looking for a defect, looking for something that's off. You know, and you know, I feel like it's underrated. You know,
Definitely.
and I mean,
Not respected either.
Yeah, I mean,
Underrated and not respected. I
yeah,
feel like.
because it's like, you know, this is why we do things like, you know, especially at critical, paying attention to detail. It's you know, there's time management. That's another thing. You can't promise somebody, hey, the car's gonna take an hour. You get the car, it might take you an hour and a half, 2 hours. Don't make promises you can't really keep. You know, always one thing I learned, even if I knew I can get it done in an hour, add that extra half hour, add that extra 45 minutes on top of that hour, just so you give yourself some wiggle room in case something takes you a little bit of time. Anything can happen, you know, especially you working by yourself, or if you just have one helper starting out. Those little things, you know, you want to correct, adjust,
Definitely.
you know.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.